Hello, my dear children and respected teachers. A very good afternoon. How are you? Fine. Okay. Here I am, Mr. Kindo from Government UP School, Tunmura, Block Kutra. Cordially welcome you all to this virtual class. Today, I have taken the lesson of your English book, Class 8, the Olympic Games. Children, do you know what is Olympic Games? Olympic Games is a major international sports event normally held once every 4 years. The most recently, the last Olympic Games was held at Tokyo in Japan in 2021. It was supposed to be held in 2020, but unfortunately, due to COVID situation, it was held in 2021. And the next Olympic Games will be organized at Paris in France in 2024. Olympic Games is the games where only the best players of the world participate. Did you understand? All right. To know more about the lesson, let me have your attention please to the smart board. Okay. Children, here you can see some pictures. You have to identify them. What do you see in the picture? You can see there are 5 rings interconnected with each other. What is this? This is the symbol of the Olympic Games. What does it mean? It symbolizes the unity of 5 continents, that is Asia, Africa, Australia, Europe and America. Alright? Next picture, let us see. What do you see in the next picture? The second picture, you can see a young Frenchman. What is his name? His name is Baron Pierre de Coubertin. Who is he? Who is Baron Pierre de Coubertin? Baron Pierre de Coubertin is the founder of the modern Olympic Games. आजिकार जो आधुनिक ओलंपिक खेल होची ये आधुनिक ओलंपिक खेलर स्थापक होचंती बारोन प्यारे डी कॉबेंटिन. से जने फ्रांस देशर सिटीजन अटंती. He started this modern Olympic Games on 6 April 1896. Where did he start this game? कोठी से आरंभ करले खेल को प्रथमे. He began this game at Athens, the capital of Greece. And you can see the picture side of this man. What is that? This is the stadium where the first modern Olympic Games was organized. Alright? Okay, next. Let's move to the next picture. What do you see in the next picture? You can see a young man. He is from Jamaica. Was born on 21 August 1986. He is from Jamaica. He is called Jamaican citizen. All right. His profession is runner or sprinter. Why we talk about this young man? We talk about this young man because he is well known to the world for his running. He has been the Olympic champion all the time from 2008 to 2016. He has won the gold medals, 8 gold medals in his name for the nation. And he has made the world record of 9.58 seconds in 100-meter race. Did you get me? Alright. All the pictures that we saw are all related to the Olympic Games. Alright. Now let me ask you some pre-reading activity questions. Children, are you ready? Can you tell me when the first ancient Olympic Games started? सर्वप्रथमे प्राचीन ओलंपिक खेल केबे आरंभ होइतिला? According to the Google reference
on 6 April.
According to the Google reference, the ancient Olympic Games first started in 776 BC. We exactly do not know when the ancient Olympic Games first started. But when you search in Google, you can find this answer that according to the Google reference, the ancient Olympic Games first began in 776 BC. The next question, what is that? When did the modern Olympic Games first started? Yes. वर्तमान जो आधुनिक ओलंपिक खेल होची से वर्तमान रो आधुनिक ओलंपिक खेल सर्वप्रथमे केबे आरंभ होइतिला? How you can answer it? Right? Come on. The modern Olympic Games first started on 6 April 1896 by a young Frenchman, Baron Pierre de Coubertin. The next question, is the Olympic Games held every year or after a gap of some years? ताले ओलंपिक खेलटी प्रति वर्ष हुए ना किसी वर्ष व्यवधान रही है? You have the answer? Can you give me? The Olympic Games is held once every 4 years. माने ओलंपिक खेलटी प्रति वर्ष हुए नहीं, ओलंपिक खेलटी प्रति 4 वर्षरे थरे हुए. Did you get me? Hope you could understand something about the lesson. Now let's read the passage. Children, you may open your book on page 53. Please try to listen to me carefully and attentively so that you may have the actual and correct pronunciation of the words. Alright, now let's read the passage. The ancient Olympic Games began in the valley of Olympia in Greece thousands of years ago. We don't know how, why, or when they first started. One of the stories about how the Olympic Games began mentions the great hero Hercules. Hercules was famous for his strength. The king of Mycenae was jealous because Hercules was more famous than he was. So he ordered Hercules to do many difficult and dangerous tasks. He was sure that Hercules would die while trying to do them. However, Hercules was not only strong but also very clever. He found the ways of completing all the 12 dangerous and difficult tasks. Zeus, the king of gods, was so happy that he took Hercules to Mount Olympus to live among the gods. He also began the Olympic Games in the honor of Hercules. Right? Now let's read once more and underline some keywords so that it may help us to comprehend the passage. Okay, my dear children? The ancient Olympic Games began in the valley of Olympia in Greece thousands of years ago. We don't know how, why or when they first started. One of the stories about how the Olympic Games began mentions the great hero Hercules. Hercules was famous for his strength. The king of Mycenae was jealous because Hercules was more famous than he was. So he ordered Hercules to do many difficult and dangerous tasks. He was sure that Hercules would die while trying to do them. However, Hercules was not only strong but also very clever. He found the ways of completing all the 12 and dangerous and difficult tasks. Zeus, the king of gods, was so happy that he took Hercules to Mount Olympus to live among the gods. He also began the Olympic Games in the honor of Hercules. Right? Now let's try to understand those underlined or marked words. Okay. Here you can see some of the underlined words. Ancient. What do you mean by ancient? Ancient means of long ago or long past. In Odia we can call it Prachino ba Puratano. Alright. The next word is valley. What do you mean by valley? Valley is nothing but it is a low area of land between the hills or mountains. Here you can see the valley, picture of a valley. The mountains, both the sides there are the mountains, and at the feet of the mountains there is a low area of land. Alright, this is called valley. The next word is know. What do you mean by know? Know means to realize, and in Odia we call it janiba. The next word, mention. What does it mean? Mention means to refer to something briefly. In Odia we call it ullekho kariba. The next word, famous. Famous means well known or popular. In Odia we call it prosidho. Did you get me? Okay, next proceed to the next word, strength. What does it mean? Strength means robustness. Shakti va samarthya va capability. The next word, jealous. What does it mean? Jealous means envious or irsaru ba irsaparayon. The next word, order. The past form is ordered. Order means to command. Ades deva. Next word, difficult. What does it mean? It means hard. Kosto sadhya. Dangerous. The next word is dangerous. What does it mean? Dangerous means threatening. Bipodapurno. Number 11, find. The past form of find is found. What does it mean? Find means to discover. Paiba. In Odia, paiba. The number 12 is take. The past form is took. What does it mean? Take means to take hold of. Or in Oriya, we call it never. Alright? You want to write in your notebooks, you can jot down them, so that you may be able to comprehend the passage. Alright? Now, some of the important pictures of place and persons you can see here. Valley of Olympia. This is the picture of Valley of Olympia, where the first ancient Olympic Games believed to be held here. Alright? This Dasara Olympia Valley re Sara Prathame ancient Olympic kheloti heitila boli vishwas kara jae. The next picture you can see the picture of a great hero Hercules. According to Greek mythology, he was called a great hero for his strength or for his body. The next picture you can see the picture of Zeus, the king of gods. Who is the Zeus? Zeus is the king of gods. Bhagwan ba deva mankar devi mankar raja thile. And here you can see a picture of Mount. This picture is Mount Olympus. It is believed to be the living place or the shelter of the gods. Bhagwan ba devi mane se samayre ei Mount Olympus re baso kuruthile. Alright, now let's go to the passage again and comprehend it or try to understand the story. Alright. The ancient Olympic Games began in the Valley of Olympia in Greece thousands of years ago. The ancient Olympic Games, ancient means प्राचीन बा पुरातन, ताले प्राचीन बा पुरातन ओलंपिक खेल सर्वप्रथमे ग्रीस देशर ओलंपिया भैली रे हेइथिला. When it was held, केबे हेइथिला? There is no particular day mentioned. कौनसी निर्दिष्ट दिन बा मसिया मेंशन है नहीं. It was held thousands of years ago. हजार वर्ष पूर्वे ग्रीस देशर ओलंपिया भैली रे प्राचीन ओलंपिक खेलटी हेइथिला. We don't know how, why or when they first started. We don't know. तामने आमे जानी ना हूं. How किपरि, why कहीं की, when केबे they first started से गुडी को केबे आरंभ होला आमे जानी ना हूं. There is no particular day or year mentioned regarding the Olympic Games. That is ancient Olympic Games. We don't know how, why or when they first started. आमे जानी ना हूं की परी कहीं की आओ केबे प्राचीन ओलंपिक खेल गुडी को हेला. But one of the stories about how the Olympic Games began mentions the great hero Hercules. এই प्राचीन ओलंपिक खेल रिलेटेड अनेक किंवदंती कहानी गुडी को अछि. But one of the stories, किंतु से मध्यरु गुटे किंवदंती कहानी जहा की ग्रेट हीरो हार्कुलस को विषय रे उल्लेखित हेछि. Did you get me? Hercules was famous. Famous means well known, popular. Hercules was famous for his strength. Hercules कौन पाई फेमस थिला? Hercules was famous for his strength. तार शक्ति, तार बॉडी पाई से फेमस थिला. तार सामर्थ्य, तार कैपेबिलिटी पाई. Did you get me? The king of Mycenae was jealous because Hercules was more famous than he was. ଆଉ ସେଇ ସମୟରେ ମାଇସିନିର ରାଜା was jealous. Jealous means ଈର୍ଷାଳୁ ଥିଲେ. Because କାରଣ Hercules was more famous than he was. से जो मैसिन राजा जेते फेमस थिले जेते प्रसिद्ध थिले ताठारु जने साधारण ए कॉमन मैन हार्कुलस बेसी प्रसिद्ध थिला सेथिपाई किंग ऑफ मैसिनी बिकेम जेलस ऑफ हार्कुलस जेतेबे से ईर्षा करिले सेतेबे से कौन कले देखो so he ordered Hercules to do many difficult and dangerous tasks ଆଉ ସେତେବେଳେ ସେ କଣ କଲେ ସେ ଆଦେଶ ଦେଲେ ଅର୍ଡର କଲେ ହାର୍କୁଲସ୍ କୁ ଅର୍ଡର କଲେ ଅନେକ ଗୁଡାଏ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ ଅନେକ ଗୁଡେ କଷ୍ଟସାଧ୍ୟ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଡେଞ୍ଜରସ୍ ଯୋଉଟା ବିପଦପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଥିଲା ସେଗୁଡିକୁ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ତାକୁ ଆଦେଶ ଦେଲେ ଆଉ ହାର୍କୁଲସ୍ ରାଜାଙ୍କର ଆଦେଶ ପାଳନ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ବାଧ୍ୟ ହେଲେ he was sure that Hercules would die while trying to do them ଆଉ ରାଜା ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଥିଲେ ଯେ ହାର୍କୁଲସ୍ ଏଇ ସବୁ କାମ କରିବା ଦ୍ୱାରା କଣ ହେବ ତାର ପ୍ରାଣ ହରାଇବ he would die he was sure means ନିଶ୍ଚିତ he was sure that Hercules would die ସେ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଥିଲେ ଯେ ହାର୍କୁଲସ୍ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବରେ ତାର ପ୍ରାଣ ହରାଇବ ମରିଯିବ while trying to do them ସେହିପରି କଠିନ ଆଉ ବିପଦପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରିବା ଦ୍ୱାରା ହାର୍କୁଲସ୍ଙ୍କର ପ୍ରାଣ ପଳେଇଯିବ however Hercules was not only strong but also very clever however देखो जेते हेले भी हार्कुलस केवल शक्तिशाली से कथा नुह बट ऑल्सो वेरी क्लेवर से बहुत चतुर थिले से केवल शक्ति तार पाखरे थिला से कथा नुह he was very clever he was very intelligent he knew the ways of completing all the 12 and dangerous difficult tasks से जानी थिले किपरि सेही परि कष्ट एवं विपदपूर्ण कार्यगुड़िक किपरि संपन्न करिवो किपरि पूर्ण समाधान करिवो से जानी सेथिपाई से उपाय गुड़िक पाइले he found the ways means उपाय गुड़िक से पाइले he found the ways of completing all the 12 dangerous and difficult tasks आउ ताकू केते डिफिकल्ट और डेंजरस काम दिया जाइथला 12 से 12 टी जाको डिफिकल्ट एंड डेंजरस काम गुड़िक संपन्न करिवारे सफल हेले ऑलराइट द थर्ड पारा Zeus the king of gods was so happy that he took Hercules to Mount Olympus to live among the gods और ये सब देखी कि भगवान मनकर राजा देवदेवी मनकर राजा थिले जूस से खुशी गले हार्कुलस के प्रति बहुत खुशी गले he was so happy that he took Hercules और खुशी रे से हार्कुलस को कोठी नहीं की गले to Mount Olympus को नहीं की गले और माउंट ओलिम्पस की जगह थिला माउंट ओलिम्पस गोटे पहाड़ जोठी देव देवी बा भगवान माने वास करथिले से जगह को हार्कुलस को जूस नहीं की गले जहाँ द्वारा हार्कुलस भगवान मनकर गहल रे वास करिले he also began the Olympic games in the honor of Hercules और यहाँ पर राजा जूस भगवान मनकर राजा जूस हार्कुलस को नाम रे ओलंपिक खेल आरंभ करले आउ आमे विश्वास करूं जे ओलंपिक खेल से दिन ठारू आज पर्यंत चली आसी Did you get me? Okay. If you have any doubt, then you can raise your question. Otherwise, we shall move to the comprehension questions. Right? No question? So let's move to the comprehension questions. Let us discuss the comprehension questions. Number 1. Where did the first ancient Olympic Games begin? Where did the first ancient Olympic game begin? सर्वप्रथमे प्राचीन ओलंपिक खेल केउठारे आरंभ होइतला? Yes, come on. Where did the first ancient Olympic games begin?
Olympic Games began in the Valley of Olympic in Greece.
Very good. Very good, my dear children. Very
Thank
good.
you, sir.
Good answer. Good answer. Sit down. The first ancient Olympic Games began in the Valley of Olympia in Greece. Go to the next question. When did it begin?
It
Can you
began
read?
thousands of years ago. It
Yes,
began
good.
thousands of years ago.
Excellent, excellent. Sit down. Good answer. It
Thank
began
you, sir.
thousands of years ago.
Great hero.
Welcome. We exactly do not know when the first ancient Olympic Games began. There is no particular day, no particular year is mentioned. Alright? It began thousands of years ago. हजार हजार वर्ष पूर्वे ओलंपिक खेलटी प्रथमे आरंभ होइथिला. Read the next question. Who was Hercules? Hercules किए थिला?
Hercules was great hero. Hercules was great hero. Hercules was
Yes,
a
yes,
great hero in Greek mythology.
Yes. Good. Good. Thank you. Good answer. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Sit down. According to Greek mythology, Hercules was a great hero. ताले ग्रीस देशर एक किंवदंती कहानी अनुसार Hercules जने महान वीर थिले. Was a robust man, very strong man. He was well physically built. All right. The next question. What was he famous for? से कौन पाई फेमस थिले?
He was famous for his strength.
Yes. He was famous for his strength. तार शक्ति पाई, तार सामर्थ्य पाई. He was famous all over Greece and around Greece. All right. The next question. Why was the king of Mycenae jealous of Hercules? Mycenae रो राजा Hercules को प्रति काहे की ईर्ष्यालु हेले? काहे की ईर्ष्या करले? Hercules जने कॉमन मैन थिले.
Mycenae was jealous because Hercules was more famous than he was.
Very good. Thank you. The king of Mycenae was jealous of Hercules because Hercules was more famous than he was. You know, Hercules was a common man, and the king was less famous than a common man. That is why he became jealous of Hercules. The next question. What did the king order Hercules to do? तापरे जेतेबले माइसिनर राजा सुनो जेतेबले माइसिनर राजा Hercules को प्रति ईर्ष्या हेले रागी गले सेतेबले Hercules को कौन करी अपने आदेश देले? What did he order Hercules to do?
The king,
Yes, come on. Now
the
you answer
king
it.
ordered Hercules to do many difficult and dangerous tasks.
Very good. Okay. Very good. Very good. Good answer, my dear child. Thank you. Sit down. The king ordered Hercules to do many difficult and dangerous tasks. Okay?
He was sure that Hercules would die.
Listen to the question first. What was the king's sword of? Now you can answer. Now you answer it. What was the king sure of?
The
Why?
king
राजा
was
कौन निश्चित ले?
he swear that Hercules would die while trying to do the task as they were both difficult and dangerous.
Very good. Sit down. Good answer.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. The king was sure that Hercules would die. से निश्चित ଥିଲେ ଯେ Hercules ए सबु difficult dangerous काम करिवा द्वारा तार प्राण हरैबा. He would die while trying to do them as the tasks were very difficult and dangerous. All right. Listen to the next question. Was Hercules strong? ताले Hercules strong थिले कि? Hercules जने शक्तिशाली थिला कि? Okay, come on. Yes. Yes, you can complete the answer. Once more.
However, Hercules was not only strong but also very clever.
My question is, listen to me very carefully. My question is, was Hercules strong? Hercules जने शक्तिशाली थिले कि? Yes or no?
Yes,
strong?
Hercules
Yes
was
or-
strong.
Okay. Good answer. Yes. Yes, Hercules was strong.
Hercules was strong.
Okay, sit down. Yes,
Thank you,
Hercules
sir.
was strong. The next question, listen to me. How many
Yeah.
tasks did he have to complete? केते गुड़ाए difficult and dangerous काम ताकू करिया पई आदेश दिया हेतला. How many tasks did he have to complete? केतेटी?
He had to complete 12 tasks.
Once more.
He had to complete 12 tasks.
Very good. Now your answer is right. Sit down. Right answer.
Thank you, sir.
He had to complete 12 tasks. ताको 12टी कामो दिया इतला. All right. Number 10. What did Hercules find to do the task? ଆଉ ସେଇ କାମ ଗୁଡ଼ିକୁ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସେ କଣ ପାଇଲା? କେମିତି କରିବାରେ ସେ ସଫଳ ହେଲା? How? What did he? Good. Come on, once more. Good answer. You are giving the answer right. Very good. Right. Sit down. Hercules found the ways of completing the task. He found the ways to complete the task. से उपाय गुड़ी को पाए है ना से चतुर थिला. He was not only strong but also very clever and intelligent, and that is why he found the ways to complete the task. All right. Who was the king of gods? ताले देवा देवी बा भगवान मन को राजा किए थिला. What is he called? ताको कौन कुआ जो थिला?
Zeus was the king of gods.
Very good.
Zeus was the king of gods.
Right answer. Sit
Zeus
down.
was the king of gods.
Okay, I could hear you. Sit down. Good answer. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Zeus was the king of gods. Zeus was the king of gods. Deva Devi ba Bhagwan Mankar Raja Zeus tile. Why was Zeus happy with Hercules? आओ Zeus Hercules का प्रति काहे की खुशी हेले? काहे की खुशी हेले? एपरी कौन काम हो Hercules को? Come on. Hercules एपरी कौन काम कला जे Zeus Hercules का प्रति? Yes, good answer. Good. Right answer. Thank you. Zeus was happy with Hercules. Zeus was happy with Hercules because Hercules found the ways of completing all the 12 difficult and dangerous tasks. ताको जेते गुड़ाए कामो दिया तला सब कामों को से संपूर्ण करिवारे सफल हैला आ ता पय से उपाय गुड को पाइला ना नहीं. Yes, he found the ways to complete. Yes, good answer. Next question. Let's go through the next question. Where did he take Hercules to do? Where did he take Hercules to? ताले खुशी रे Hercules को कोठी नहीं की गले. जेते बोले Zeus. Okay, very good answer. Can you give once more? Can you say once more? Okay. He took
him there so that he could live among the gods.
Very good. Okay, sit down. Thank you. He took Hercules to Mount Olympus so that he could live among the gods. से Hercules को खुशी रे Mount Olympus को नहीं की गले. और Mount Olympus is believed to be the living place of gods जोठी भगवान माने बास करथले. से ही भगवान मान को गढ़ रे Hercules रहिबो बोली की खुशी रे जोस Hercules को नहीं की गले. All right. The last question. What did he do in the honor of Hercules? What did he do in the honor of Hercules? ताले जोस Hercules को honor रे, Hercules को respect रे, आदर रे, बा Hercules को स्मरण रे, कौन आरंभ करले, कौन करिले?
He began the Olympic Games in honor of Hercules. He began the Olympic Games in honor of Hercules.
Good answer, right? He began
Sir.
the Olympic Games in the honor of Hercules. ताले से Hercules को नाम रे Olympic खेल आरंभ करले. And according to Greek mythology, we know that Olympic Games began, the ancient Olympic Games began from those days onwards. से दिन ठारू Olympic खेलटी आरंभ हैला आउ एबे जाय चलीछि. All right? Okay. Now let's come to the next activity, that is evaluative questions. Are you ready? Number 1. Who is the founder of the modern Olympic Games? आजिकार जो आधुनिक ओलंपिक खेल होची से ओलंपिक खेलर फाउंडर किए अटंती क्या आरंभ करले? In the beginning we learned about the young man who began the modern Olympic Games at Athens, the capital of Greece. Greece देशर एथेंस रे सर्वप्रथमे से April 6, 1896 रे आरंभ करले. से लोक किए? Who is the founder of the modern Olympic Games? तांकर नाम कोन अटे? What is his name?
Baron Pierre.
Baron Pierre de Coubertin. Good answer. Come on. Once more. Once more. You can say the answer.
Baron Pierre.
Once more. All right. Baron Pierre de Coubertin. What is his name? Baron Pierre de Coubertin, a French young man, is the founder of the modern Olympic Games. He is not from Greece. He is from France. But he began the first modern Olympic Games in Athens. Athens is the capital of Greece. Okay, next question. When was the modern Olympic Games first held? Modern Olympic Games बा आजिकार आधुनिक ओलंपिक खेल प्रथमे केबे आरंभ हैला? केबे आरंभ हैला? When was the modern Olympic Games first held?
776.
776.
Olympic Games first starts in 776.
No. I am asking you. Listen to me carefully, attentively. I am not asking you the ancient Olympic Games. I am asking you the modern Olympic Games. Modern Olympic खेल केबे आरंभ हैला? It was It was begun by the young French young man.
6
Around
April
17. Yes, good answer now. Come on.
6 April 1896.
Ah,
6 April
the modern Olympic.
1896.
Okay. Good answer. Now your answer is right. All right. Sit down. The
Thank
modern
you, sir.
Olympic Games was first held on 6 April 1896. How आजिकर आधुनिक ओलंपिक खेलटी केबे हला 6 April 1896. Number 3, where will the next Olympic Games be organized in 2024? How next Olympic 2024 रहबो ए 2024 मसिया रे कोठी हेबा को जाउछि. The next Olympic Games will be organized in Paris, the capital of France, in 2024. ताले next Olympic खेलोटी फ्रांस देशर पारिस रे हेबा को जाउछि 2024 मसिया रे. आउ लास्ट केबे हितला 2021 मसिया रे जोटा कि 2020 रे हेबार थिला टोक्यो रे हितला. जापान रो टोक्यो रे हितला. ओके. The next question. What is the time gap between one Olympic Games and the other? गोटे ओलंपिक खेल आउ अन्य गोटे ओलंपिक खेल मध्य टाइम व्यवधान केते केते वर्ष रे थोरे हिता है. Come on.
The interval of time between one Olympic Games.
Time. What is the time? How many years? What is the time gap? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years?
4 years.
Good.
4 years.
Thank you. Sit down. The time gap between one Olympic Games and the other is 4 years. गोटे ओलंपिक खेल एवं अन्य गोटे ओलंपिक खेल मध्य टाइम व्यवधान केते 4 years 4 वर्ष रे थोरे हुए. एटा प्रति वर्ष हुए नहीं. Did you get me? The last question of this activity is, what does the Olympic symbol stand for? Olympic symbol ro arth kon ate? What does it mean? What does it symbolizes? What does it symbolize? Olympic symbol ro arth kon ate? The 5 rings. आमे देखो प्रथमे चित्र
Unity of 5 continents. Unity of 5 continents.
Thank you. Good answer. Sit down.
Thank you,
The
sir.
Olympic symbol stands for the unity of 5 continents. That is Asia, Africa, Australia, Europe, and America. All right. Thank you. The last question, the last work is your homework. Make a list of an Indian participants who have won the medals in the Olympic Games for the nation. ताले छुआ माने घर जीव मोबाइल रे गूगल रे जाइकी सर्च करिवो और जेतकी इंडियन पार्टिसिपेंट्स माने अछंती ओलंपिक खेल रे जो माने कि हमर राष्ट्र पई हमर देश पई मेडल्स आनी के आसीछंती हमर देशर गौरव पड़िछंती से मानकर लिस्ट करिवो. ऑलराइट. ओके. So for listening to me attentively, I thank you all of you. Thank you.